16 days ago, guys, I told you SMCI was prepping for a reversal. You guys can see it right here, January 13th, 2026. It's now January 29th. We were looking at this reversal. We were looking at this falling wedge. You can see the reversal hit spot on, spot on, spot on. And what I like about this is I increased my entire portfolio, guys, 34% in a week. 34% in a week. SMCI was a part of that. And we also predicted we had a couple more points in time on the follow-up video I did 2 days later, where I was saying, guess what, you guys, it's time that we got to watch out for some other points in time. Because guess what? Chartforecaster.com is telling us about these important dates and time that it's predicting in the future 9 days out. So with that said, you can see it predicted this reversal perfectly. Now, this is where I got out of my position here. I got out, and I've been out of SMCI really since. We ended up seeing a few other predictions really come true. This prediction here on the 22nd, Chart Forecaster nailed as a bullish or bearish momentum would start building, and boom, volatility spikes here on the 26th, and then we got the peak momentum reversal area here. So we saw the bottom kind of drop off right there as well. Now, there was a head and shoulders pattern that did form. There's been a harmonic pattern that did form, and there is an even greater pattern that I'm seeing that I'm still kind of hopeful will kind of rip off. And it's just this gigantic harmonic pattern, which could have the potential maybe to even lift SMCI up into this $50 to $70 region later on in the year. Now, SMCI basically is an AI infrastructure stack, right? So they're building high performance servers and systems for data centers, cloud computing, AI workloads and storage and all sorts of stuff. There's huge demand for this stuff. If these guys get in with the right company and they get to do their thing, guess what? We're going to see some of these higher numbers. And I do think that right now, I'm going to just give you the gravy. We got earnings coming up on SMCI on February 3rd. And we've also got an interesting reversal date on February 2nd. So the way traders will measure an inverse head and shoulders, or a head and shoulders for that matter, like this is a head and shoulders pattern, is they'll measure from the head down to the neckline. They'll draw a trend line, and they'll go ahead and draw the top of this trend line or set it at the top of the right shoulder. And really, you could gauge that at the worst, this might be where, at the least, might be where the price is headed to. Now, if you take this thing and move it down to like the neckline, this could be really bad if the price moves this way. Now, we could be gearing up to maybe see a few things, because right now we do have a prominent corrective wave, and it could be in the form of an ABCDE corrective wave. So we've got an ABC, and we could be gearing up to see a reversal point like this on the charts for SMCI. And this to me would make sense. We got a death cross coming in on the 1 hour chart, which typically is on these 1 hour charts. When you start to see golden crosses and death crosses hit, it's about a 50-50 chance they'll do what they sound like. Meaning you get a death cross. I'll show you in a second. There's plenty of instances where the price rips off, and vice versa. So we might be gearing up to see this corrective wave form down to earnings. And if that does happen, we got earnings here, and we've got another important date. This is when bullish or bearish momentum is set to really kind of like start, according to Chart Forecaster. We know this, and we can see that Chart Forecaster, since it's been tracking SMCI, has tremendous track record. Predicted a peak momentum area, reversal area here, another reversal area here, bullish or bearish momentum starting area here, volatility spike. You can see this huge crazy candle, downward breakout. It broke down, and again, this peak momentum reversal area. You know, this is going to be an interesting thing, and I'm going to be waiting to see if SMCI gets into this corrective wave. And maybe we'll see a little bit of a rebound here because right now the tech sector is going crazy with their earnings. And I would love to see SMCI blow this out of the water. And at the end of the day, I think they have potential to. Their last earnings were pretty bad, though. The last few earnings have been pretty bad. So I don't know, guys. It's going to be interesting to see what these earnings look like for SMCI. And if that happens, we're going to have to, if they have terrible earnings again, we're going to have to completely reevaluate the strategy and really see if we get this bounce here, what their guidance looks like, things like that. But right now, we've been absolutely killing it. If you're interested in chartforecaster.com, here's the prices. Go get it. We'll see you guys on the next video.